Hey everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband. Okay, does Joe Biden have a brother? I'm lucky I have two younger brothers. I'm the oldest of three, and I've got a sister who's the love of my life. I tell you what, honey, what I'm going to do, if you give me an address, I'm going to write you a longer answer and tell you the exact things I would do, okay? Okay? Promise? I'll bet you're as bright as you're good looking. I tell you. I tell you. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr.
How old
Vice
are you?
President, my sister.
Just remember, no dates till you're 30. You're turning 11. You're beautiful. Just remember, no dates till you're 30. Just remember, 30 years old. No dates till 30. Hey, Mia, how old are you? Just remember, no dates till you're 30 years old. You remember what I told you last time I saw you? Do you remember what I told you? No, not smile. No dates till you're 30. Good. What's this child's name?
This is my goddaughter.
Just remember, no dates till you're 30. So you gotta remember. How old are you? Just remember, no dates till you're 30. You get over here by me, okay? Oh, you girls are beautiful. How old are you? Just remember, no guys till you're 30. Come on, you get over here. Both slide it. And girls, remember, no dates till you're 30 years old.
Look at Dan.
Now, the very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys till you're 30.
Okay.
Right?
And what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
I'll keep that in mind. At least.
Mr. President, thank you. At the end of such a momentous event, the word thank you seems kind of inadequate. But for all the millions whose lives will be saved, for the communities where life will be transformed, thank you. So thank you, President Biden, for your...
Osama bin Laden is dead and General Motors is alive.
Like many others who left with nothing, they too were given clothes, food, and shelter by someone they may have never met before. We are a community that relies on family.
So, Principal Richardson, thank you for welcoming us here today, and Secretary Cardona and Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Fairby. Thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country, the
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun, have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun, and I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here or walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house. I promise you, who's ever coming in is not going to, you don't need an AR-15.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, traveling with him. I guess we traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact. And poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. They're going to put you all back in chains. And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
What must be what?
Distinguished guests, please welcome the Honorable Lloyd J. Austin.
And so it's all about treating people with dignity. And it's about making sure that, look, I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting because I named the Secretary of Defense to a black man.
For all the stuff about gaffes, I don't think there are many real gaffes. I never make any big gaffes.